We told you earlier President Trump was in Utah today, where he was promising to shrink the size of two national monuments. Correspondent Dan Springer tells us why tonight from Salt Lake City.
The 1.35 million acre Bears Ears National Monument in southeastern Utah just got much smaller. Fulfilling a campaign promise to return some protected federal land back to the states, President Trump announced in Salt Lake City today that he's shrinking this monument by 85%.
I've come to Utah to take a very historic action to reverse federal overreach and restore the rights of this land.
The White House is also cutting the Grand Staircase Monument in Utah in half, and there will likely be more. Trump ordered Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke to review all large monuments established over the last 2 decades. Trump's moves are welcome in much of rural America, especially in western states where the federal government is the biggest landowner.
He knows where Utah is. He knows where rural Utah is. He understands the fight that rural Americans have on a daily basis.
But just outside the Utah Capitol, where the president made his announcement, thousands protested what they call the largest rollback of protections for lands and wildlife in U.S. history. Environmental groups and Native Americans are vowing to sue.
Trump's decision to eviscerate the monuments and remove 2 million acres of protection won't stand.
Utah's congressional delegation lobbied hard for the smaller monuments, including Senator Orrin Hatch. There are reports President Trump is now lobbying the 83-year-old to stay and seek an 8th term in hopes of avoiding Mitt Romney in the Senate. The same Mitt Romney who said this about candidate Trump in 2016.
Here's what I know. Donald Trump is a phony, a fraud. His promises are as worthless as a degree from Trump University.
The former Massachusetts governor and presidential candidate has said he will run if Hatch retires, something Trump is hoping to avoid.
We hope you will continue to serve your state and your country in the Senate for a very long time.
The national monuments that were shrunk today will likely be just the beginning. Interior Secretary Zinke has recommended cutting the size of 2 other monuments and changing the way 6 others are managed. Brett?
Dan Springer in Salt Lake City. Dan, thank you.